Welcome to this episode of our program, Daily Debate. As usual, we will be discussing a contentious debate. Today we'll be speaking about a very important segment in the Egyptian society, a segment that has been contributing to its society, that is half of this society, that is attributed for all the success, even for the other half of this society. And we'll be speaking about women and women achievement during this year, and economic, social and political empowerment of women in Egypt during the era of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has become a national priority for the state, as a number of national initiatives have been launched to empower women. Egypt is one of the first countries in the whole world to prepare a strategy that puts empowering women on priorities in Egypt's Vision 2030, which was launched by President Sisi in 2017 through the National Council for Women. One of the 2020 remarkable women achievements was naming Minister of Planning and Economic Development, Dr. Hala Said, the best minister in the Arab world. Another achievement, of course, was Dr. Ghada Wali and her nomination to a very important post in the UNESCO. The Arab Government Excellence Award aims to recognize leading Arab ministers and ministries for the outstanding work in advancing governance and administrative practices in the region. Also worth mentioning that the UN has praised the steps taken by Egypt to empower women economically and politically, stressing that Egypt is at the forefront of the countries working on that issue, or the issue of gender equality in supporting women. Tonight we'll be speaking about women, women in Egypt, women contribution to their societies, women in this era, women achievement during 2020. That will be with our very distinguished guest, Dr. Maha Abdel Nasser, Member of Parliament. Congratulations.
Thank you.
One of the 25% who are assuming Member of Parliament this year, and this is one of the achievement of women, right?
Yes, right.
Right. Before we delve into our discussion, let's first have a quick look on the top story of the day. And President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has ordered focusing on the strategy at the Suez Canal Economic Zone on doubling investment opportunities and localizing technology in line with Egypt's plan to develop ports and navigational services nationwide. President Sisi directives were made during a meeting held today with economic cluster ministers to follow up on the strategic objectives of the Suez Canal Zone and to discuss the financial and economic performance of the state in improving the investment climate. The meeting included Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, Planning and Economic Development Minister Dr. Hala Said, Finance Minister Mohammed Maït, International Cooperation Minister Rania Al-Mashad, Public Business Sector Minister Hisham Tawfiq, and Trade and Industry Minister Naveen Gama, in addition to Governor of Egyptian Central Bank Tariq Amir and Presidential Advisor for Financial Affairs Mohammed Amin. According to a presidential statement, the meeting tackled the economic performance indices and the balance of payments in 2020, in addition to the measures taken by the government to improve the investment climate and attract foreign direct investment in Egypt. Right, welcome back. And before we start our topic tonight, let's have a quick look on our report. And President Sisi says women make up one half of society, should be backed to guarantee constant development. Let's watch.
Abdel Fattah al-Sisi asserted that women's empowerment has crowned joint international efforts exerted over the past period to protect and enhance women's rights at the political, economic and social levels, noting that women make up one half of the society, hence they should be backed and supported to guarantee the constant reform and development of their communities and achieve the sustainable development goals. President al-Sisi said that at the national level, Egypt has managed over the past phase to make steady steps in the field of equality and women empowerment, noting that in 2019, Egypt celebrated the 100th anniversary of participation of the Egyptian women in public life. The head of state also reiterated that Egypt was among the first countries to outline a national strategy for women empowerment at the economic, social, and political levels, as well as amending legislation which guarantee women's enjoying of full equality and equal opportunities in a way that led to supporting their influential participation in the social mobility without any distinction, along with securing their protection against all forms of violence and harassment and providing them with care at various stages of their age. He said that Egypt's efforts to empower women have borne fruit in several outcomes. First, women representation ratio in the cabinet and the Egyptian parliament reached 25%, adding that women have recently joined the judges' panel and assumed important positions such as governor and advisor for national security. The president further stressed that Egypt has always been keen on cooperation at the regional and international levels through participation in all initiatives relevant to women empowerment and elevating their status. Egypt is hosting the premises of the Arab Women Organization, an affiliate of the Arab League, and was also honored to be chosen to host the premises of the Organization for Women Development, an affiliate to the Organization of Islamic Conference. Egypt will also chair the Women Ministers Conference of the OIC over the coming 2 years. In May 2019, Egypt announced the start of outlining the first national plan of action to carry out the agenda of women, peace and security to crown the contributions of Egyptian women in the making, maintaining and building of peace.